Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another electrifying video, this time, for Hero Wars Alliance. Today we're diving into the best Polaris team you can use during the Brawls event, optimized, tested, and ready to dominate. But before we unleash the strategy, here's something important. I've launched a brand new YouTube channel dedicated exclusively to Hero Wars Alliance content. No more confusion between the two versions of the game, each now has its own space. You'll know which is which by the wings. The black background with white wings means it's Alliance. The white background with black wings means it's Dominion. Simple, clean, and easy to spot, just like our Olympus flag. If you enjoy this kind of focused content, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with your guildmates and friends. Your support will help this channel grow, and together, we'll master the Alliance battles one step at a time. Now let's get back to business. For this Brawls event, Andre created a Polaris team that truly stands out, and I've tested it extensively. Out of dozens of battles, I only lost twice, and both defeats came from Kayla teams. We'll talk more about that counter later, but first, let me introduce you to the team setup that performed incredibly well. The composition includes Julius, Judge, Soleil, Isaac, and of course, Polaris. This team shines in this Brawls format for several key reasons. Let's break it down. We start with Julius as the tank. His shield doesn't just protect his allies, it heals them too. And since this lineup includes 3 progress heroes, they benefit from double healing from Julius' shield. As the battle goes on, Julius' physical attack increases, which means his shield gets even stronger and heals more as the fight drags on. But his utility doesn't stop there. Whenever his shield is broken, Julius boosts the armor and magic defense of the entire team, and he also speeds up allies. That's strong frontline value. Judge plays the role of a control mage and secondary shield caster. He deals consistent damage and regularly applies stun effects to enemies. His shield adds another layer of protection, giving this team 2 heroes actively casting shields. On top of that, Judge slows down the enemy team, so now we've added stun and slow as constant negative effects throughout the battle. Next up is Isaac, who takes on a dual role, damage dealer and support. He boosts physical attack, which directly improves Julius' shield durability. Isaac also provides the 3rd shield in this lineup, and just like Julius, it scales with physical attack. But there's more, his shield also heals progress heroes, meaning Julius, Judge, Isaac, and Polaris all get healing from it. And don't underestimate Isaac's violet skill, it delivers knockback, which is particularly useful against heroes like Kayla, who leap directly into your backline. Now let's add Soleil into the mix. His role is to weaken the enemy and empower his team. He steals enemy defenses and redistributes that armor and magic defense to his allies. He also applies a halo to the frontmost hero, in this case, Julius, making him immune to stuns and reducing the damage he receives. But what really makes Soleil deadly is his ability to damage enemies every time they use a skill. Combined with his aura that increases both damage and healing for all allies, Soleil fits seamlessly with the rest of this team, especially supporting the healing synergy from Julius and Isaac. And now we come to Polaris, the newest addition to the Hero Wars Alliance universe. She brings a storm of negative effects to the battlefield. 3 of her skills stun and damage enemies, while her Glacial Fortress skill allows her to gain energy faster, meaning more ultimates and more stuns. But her most impactful ability is her violet skill, Aurora Borealis. This skill is a game changer. Every time an enemy is stunned, Polaris increases her allies' damage for 8 seconds. And for progress heroes, this damage boost is doubled. Let's put this into perspective. Polaris can stun enemies with 3 of her skills. Judge stuns enemies initially with his Iron Cyclone skill, and that's just the beginning. Once Iron Cyclone is activated, Judge continues to automatically stun enemies every 5 seconds throughout the battle. That creates a steady chain of stuns. On top of that, Isaac adds his own stuns with his basic attacks. So from the very start of the fight, the enemy team is caught in an almost constant stun lock, and thanks to Polaris Aurora Borealis skill, that means damage is constantly boosted for all allies, especially the progress heroes who gain double the bonus. That means from the very beginning to the end of the battle, enemies are constantly being stunned. And thanks to Polaris, that also means your team is constantly dealing boosted damage, especially the progress heroes. The only one not benefiting from the double bonus is Soleil, but he still gets a solid 50% damage increase. This team is a perfect way to showcase Polaris in the Brawls event. It's aggressive, fast-paced, and built around synergy and disruption. Just one piece of advice: avoid Kayla teams. All of the heroes in this comp are somewhat fragile, and their defense relies heavily on Julius' shield. Kayla's leap allows her to bypass Julius and attack your backline directly. In many cases, she can eliminate key heroes before Julius even activates his skill. So unless you're confident in your timing or have a strong counter, steer clear of Kayla teams, and this Polaris setup will carry you through most of your matches. And there you have it, one of the strongest Polaris teams you can run in the Brawls event. With Julius providing layered defense and healing, Judge locking enemies down with stuns, Isaac boosting shields and damage, Soleil empowering the frontline and punishing enemy skill use, and Polaris weaving it all together with non-stop stun synergy and massive progress hero buffs, this team is a powerhouse. But like we discussed, it's not invincible. Kayla teams can still slip through the cracks if Julius doesn't activate in time, so choose your fights wisely. I'd love to hear what you think. Have you tried Polaris in Brawls yet? What team setups are you experimenting with? Drop your thoughts, ideas, or even your battle results down in the comments. I read them all. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new strategy. And of course, share this with your friends and guildmates who are also navigating the world of Hero Wars Alliance. We're just getting started on this new chapter, and with your support, we'll keep growing stronger, one battle at a time. Salute and friendship.